Bro, I should have been working out. I mean, I'm a little fluffy.
I ain't even, I ain't
We
even
gon'
talk about my partner, cuz.
You don't want to talk about
It's like, hey, we can. It's cool, bro. I got a home gym. So check this out. I got a home gym. I got a room dedicated with machine and all that, and I'm rarely in there.
Most people do.
Yeah.
So for example, guy from New DC, he called me, contact me. We did a consult. He said, "Look, this is what I have. I have the TRX, I have kettlebells, I got treadmill. I need you to design me a 8 week program." So
Facts.
I did that based upon what he had. So I
Oh, the
tell people
equipment.
I tell people all the time, exercise equipment is the worst investment. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna get it, you're not gonna use it. It's an emotional buy. You know what I'm saying? To be honest
Right.
with you.
I was
Well, we
motivated when
got to
I
talk
got
about
it.
that.
Yeah, we
We
gonna
got to
talk
talk
about
about that because nah, I don't even want to tell them my point of view. But go ahead. We can
Yeah.
it.
talk.
So
We should start. You want to start?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
let's just
yeah.
start real quick. Figuring shit out. This is episode 43. You already know what it is on Bunny
Yeah.
Flacs. Check out the websites really quick. Bunnyflags.com, loserperspective.com. We got King Author in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's up,
What
bro?
up, folk? Y'all know what time it is, man. Unify and Thrive. Got there. Go check out the websites. 2020 faces is moving, man. We booming. We doubling up this year, man. I love it. Unexpectedly,
Thanks.
anyways. Cuddy App under construction, and now views coming to you, man. Frank Brink is in, man. What up?
Yeah. We got Curtis Starks, right? He's a gym owner, a mobile app owner, physical trainer. We're going to get into health, wellness, and physical fitness discussion
And you
today.
got a book.
And he got a book.
Oh,
He's
got
an
a book.
author too. Look at that. We got to look. This dude is
I mean,
doing it
that's the
big.
thing, man.
We're gonna talk about health, wellness, and fitness. Mr. Starks, I feel like I'm talking to Iron Man. Mr. Starks, if you
Right.
can, give us a brief intro bio of yourself, and if you can, your figuring shit out moment, a time, any point in your life where you had an epiphany, you figured some shit out, change your life
mm.
for the better. What's up?
What's up, everybody? Curtis Starks, and fun that you said Iron Man. You know, when I was little, I'm 48, so when I was little, I was looking at the
Okay.
comic books,
Right.
and my friend down the street, his dad actually put me on. I'm like,
To
dang,
Marvel.
Iron Man, yeah,
Yeah.
Iron
Oh,
Man, Tony Stark. My name is Curtis Starks. Um, he like fast cars. I like fast cars. He like nice clothes. I like nice clothes. He like nice women. I like nice women. Then I'm saying my guy, he was
there you
Thor.
go.
You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, growing up,
Okay.
like it's funny you say that everybody calls me Iron Man. But anyway, hey man, Birmingham, Alabama. I've been in the fitness game since probably '96. And
Okay.
I opened up my place in 2006,
Oh
and kind
wow.
of been doing it ever since, man. Constantly trying to. I think as I got older, man, you have to reinvent yourself. So
Facts.
reinventing yourself. So that's when I wrote this book. Not to
Train, train, and repeat.
repeat.
Right.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit. Um, so I've opened up some gyms, I've closed some gyms. And my figuring shit out moment was probably 2019.
Okay.
I got married 2019, got divorced
Okay. Congrats.
2019.
Oh, wait, so which one was
So
first? Oh, wow. Okay, it was
yeah,
married
married and divorced.
same
Yeah,
year. Okay,
yeah,
got you, got you.
yeah. And then in 20 on February 14th, it was final. But between that, maybe October's I had to come home. Like I packed my shit up here and I moved to Minneapolis.
Right,
And then I came back and I didn't. That's my first time in my life not knowing what I was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a
right.
gym. I sold it. I sold my stuff, and the only thing really kept me afloat is my online program, which I was
Facts.
telling. Yeah, I was telling him. The people laughed at it when I started going to do it, but So just figuring it, that was my figuring the shit moment out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, yeah, I mean, it's really no figuring it out, it's getting it done. For me, it was just
Facts.
I had to get it done. You know.
Right. When did so Train and Burn Fitness Studio, when did
Mhm.
you open that? You say you opened it right prior to COVID? Like
Well,
a
I
year or
had
so?
what I had it way before. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so here's a little tip on branding, people. So when I first opened the name of my gym was C Starks Personal Training, right?
Okay.
My name is C Starks. People know me as that. Um, I I took a gig in Houston
Hmm.
to do I wrote a program for some supplement companies, and I'm driving, man. In every corner, there's a 24-hour fitness. There's a Gold's Gym. There's a 24-hour, like every they were like
Right.
McDonald's.
Oh
So and
wow. Okay.
I was like, dang, if I move C Starks Personal Training down here, no one would know who the hell I am. So I was like, I gotta I gotta make it a brand. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because they were recognizing those 24-hour fitness and goals gyms as brands, you know what I'm saying? And
Planet
Bally's like
Fitness, One
Planet
Life, all those
Fitness,
guys.
all that. So I came back, I changed the name just to Train and Burn. All right. I'm gonna tell you how the fitness studio thing part. Train and Burn. So I did it, you know, people start instantly, my demographic changed, you know, people because people like, okay, cool. We know the gift and the curse of using your name as a brand because people will mess with you
True. Right.
because it's you. People won't mess with you because it's you.
Right.
So if you can
That makes
disguise
sense.
it, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So um so I got married, boom, closed Train and Burn, moved, came back. That's when I reinvented the brand Train and Burn Fitness Studio. So the logo was instead of this right here, it was black instead of
Right.
white. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that added studios, fitness studios on there. So that's how, you know, that's how the name. So
Thanks.
the name's kind of been Train and Burn, but we had to put some rims
Mm.
on it.
You mentioned the online part. So when you was training before, was it just like in the gym, like at other people's gyms, or the house, or
No,
park?
yeah. No, it was
Yeah.
my gym. Well, I've done all of it. But yeah, I primarily was focused in my spot. You know what I'm saying? In my gym.
Okay.
Dope.
Before the online thing, it was even a thing, you know. So and I wanted to make sure I'm like, dang, how can I expand my territory? You know, I talk about it in my book all the time. You know, first thing I get up when I get up in the morning, I pray, you know what I'm saying? I pray
There you go.
specifically. And I'm like, hey man, how can I expand my territory? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I developed it out, you know. So you start
Facts.
putting
So
stuff in the atmosphere, it comes to you.
that's true. No, that's real. That's real.
Okay.
So COVID
Mm-hmm.
hit. You got your gym open. I'm
Yeah.
assuming like you, like everybody, right, who had his physical space, you had to close down for whatever reason, wherever you were, you had to shut it
Remember,
down.
I never opened.
Oh, okay, okay.
I didn't get a
So,
chance to open because I got the building. I got the building like COVID. Then COVID hit, so
oh, right
I
at the
never.
same time.
Yeah,
So then,
yeah. So
so you had to, I guess, from that point, you had to rely on the app
mm-hmm.
to get you. Okay. So how did the app work
Yeah.
out for you? How did the
The
app
app
work out
did
for you?
the app did good. Like I said, I didn't have to pivot at all because I had pre-wrote these programs, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then, you know,
Mm-hmm.
people, people still miss me. So I would go out and say, hey, COVID joint, $25, meet me on Zoom, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So we Zoom for about 8 weeks. I worked out for 8 weeks. So what made it so great is, and I seen people, trainers do it so wrong, like
right,
they would sit here as say you and him are working out, they're telling you to do that. No, you're supposed to engage with them. So
right.
if they're working out at 8 weeks, I was working out for 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I led the program, and I had a class in the morning, a session in the morning, a session in the evening. And then I also gave them access to the app too, where they can do some live stuff. So it was really good.
Dope.
I didn't have to pivot. I didn't. To be honest, man, I didn't suffer at all. You know what I mean?
No, that's dope.
I actually built my business. So I've survived two major things: the recession back in 2000 something, and this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm a jungle lion,
Dope,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Me
dope. So
too.
that's what's up. So is it just is your app and your program on the mobile app, is it just working out, or do you talk about diet and other type of things, or is it just like, okay, do these sets, do this over here, and then people watch the app. Hopefully, stick to the program, and then build muscle mass or whatever.
Yeah. A little bit of all that, man. So in the video, in the app, I kind of prep you. So I'm putting video like, hey, this is what you do, and the key too is to keep people engaged. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
every Friday about 12:30, it's a Zoom link in there called it's a check-in call. So it's me, and I don't care how many people, wherever they are, they're on the check-in, and I'm checking in with them, and you can text me back and forth. So it's very hands-on. Like you be like,
nice.
hey, Kurt, I need a modification for this burpee. I bet. If I don't have it, I go do a video send it to them. Bam, there you go. Put that in it. You know what I mean? So, the key to it is engaging with people because people buy apps all the time, but it's like boom,
True.
you know what I mean? And I have it where you have to. It's a workout every single day, and if you miss the workout, I see it when you check in. I see it when you check out. I see it.
You don't come for them?
Yeah.
Accountability. So there's accountability there. Do you get hate mail or something if they don't?
Yeah, man. That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Okay.
Accountability is big when working out, bro.
No, yeah.
I said accountability is big when working out. Yeah.
That's it. The engagement. It's the engagement. You know what I mean? Like, like we just ran a 6-week challenges. Tomorrow's the last day, and I got a check-in call, and I did cash prizes. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Yeah.
That's that might motivate me. Even though I'm supposed to be motivated more for myself than money, but anything to get the people engaged, right?
Nah, so so I want to ask you how you package it, right? But so before you answer, like who was it? One of my nieces, she wanted to work out. She hit me. She was like, "Uncle, help me work out. Give me a workout, whatever. Work out with me." And I did it, and she was like, "Let me pay you." And I was like, "No, pay yourself, right? Because you pay yourself. That'll hopefully motivate you to keep on going, right? Without me, you know what I mean? So, what's your model like? Because you said the 6-week challenge, the 8-week challenge, but for somebody like you already working out every day. So, how's that package look?
For me or consumer, the 6-week.
For the consumer, and how you putting it together, right?
So I'm putting together. So I have these different phases. So it's training phases and it's eating phases. All right. Nice. First of all, I need to do a Zoom consult with you to see what your body type is, how much you weigh. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So based upon that, because I'm not gonna give you the same. If you're 180, and why would I give you an eating plan for someone that's 250? Don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's part of the customizations too. Also, just determine your body type. Based upon your body type, and certain exercise you need to do and certain exercise you need to stay away from. You know what I mean? So I put together like that. And also with the eating piece, every 2 weeks they're eating differently. So for example, the first 2 weeks, you can eat whatever off that list I gave you. You know what I'm saying? The second 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks, you're using your hand, fist, thumb, you know what I'm saying? And then the last 2 weeks, you got to.
Are you talking about for like portions?
Scale off Amazon. It's like $8. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think the key to it is engagement. You know what I mean? Because you constantly having them do something. And you're telling them, okay, cool. You need this supplement. You need this supplement. Like, and you connect yourself with it. You know what I'm saying? You find you somebody you can be affiliated with that you really trust. For supplements, you get paid twice. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just the accountability part of it.
All right. Is your app is it free to download and then you could pay as you go, or is it like a upfront cost and then
it's
subscription based?
Well, like I told you, just dropped today. So what most people do before we had the app, we'll do a consult. I'll see, what they want. They'll do either a 21-day, 28-day, 6-week, 8-week program. So now the difference is once they buy that program, at the end, they'll have the option. Well, even before at the end, because I'm going to give you a discount. You know what I'm saying? To if you decide to be a monthly subscriber, and you'll have workouts every single week for the next 2 weeks. So that's the play.
I got a home gym, right?
Yeah.
I'm in there once every quarter, maybe. That's being generous. You were saying before we started recording, you were saying something about investing in gym equipment
Worse
is
decision.
horrible idea, right? So
Horrible
I
idea.
didn't go in. I didn't spend thousands of dollars. I
Right, right,
got
right, right.
cheap shit.
Right.
It's nice, you know what I'm saying? You go in there and get your little thing on or whatever. But why is that a bad investment for a home gym in your professional opinion?
For one, you're not gonna be able to get rid of it. For
Oh,
one.
okay.
One. So two, it's an emotion. It's typically an emotional buy. Like for me,
I can say that.
I have a Peloton in the bag. I knew I was going to use it. You know what I'm saying? So I spent the money on it. Prior to, I was like, let me see, can I find someone who's trying to sell one? And everybody's trying to sell because it's an emotional buy. 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna, if it's a treadmill, it's gonna be it's gonna come a clothes hanger. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
stuff like that. But because you got to think about it, like if you don't do that stuff, like you're not gonna just. I mean, you'll do it for a second, and then
Right.
you're done. And then what? You know what I mean? So
That's what I did. Well, and I bought it. I was 100% motivated to use it, and I
yeah.
did. I
Mm-hmm.
bought all the stuff, and it was a good couple months when we first moved here, like 3 years
But
ago.
you ain't real, bro. You
I
ain't real with it.
so we get into that. We're gonna
See,
solve this
no,
problem
so
I
here you
have.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is
So
what we're doing.
and this to the trainer too, right? This to the trainer too, like, cause so
I got you.
I'm a athlete, natural athlete, right? And I want to stay in shape. Right? I got a young kid. I want to be healthy for them. I believe in all that kind of stuff, right? Eating
Yeah.
better, you know. And so for me, going to the gym was kind of a not a waste of time, but it took time out the day, right? I'm busy. I'm gonna get to it.
Right.
But if I gotta get up at 5:30, get to it. I don't want to go 10, 15 minutes to the gym, right? But again, I'm a go-getter, right? So for me, getting the equipment in the house was advantageous, right? Because I'm gonna go outside, my stuff right there at the step, and I may work out before I brush my teeth. You know what I mean?
You post about it every morning, bro. Every morning he laughing, he posting, he's doing this thing. I'm looking like this motherfucker up at 6 o'clock, running 20
Well,
miles.
and it's intentional. Like it's on the wake up. Like I wake up and go walk, I work out, and I take a shower, and then I deal with the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Like, but that's only possible because I got the home gym stuff, right? Like if I had, so I don't know.
Well,
But
yeah. I mean, like I originally just started my online journey, making that designing workouts for busy moms. You know what I'm saying? And all of my workouts are 30 minutes. So they're 30-minute, kick your ass in 30 minutes. There are different sessions every day. So now you don't really have like a time to do it. You just do it. You know what I mean? Like for me, so it's sort of like it's sort of like when you went to college, and you had the option, you can take early morning classes or evening classes. If you're not a morning person, why would you take the morning classes?
Right.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so it's sort of like for me, I'm up at 4. This is my schedule. Up every morning at 4. I get ready for my workout at 4:30. You know what I'm saying? So I do my prayer, I do my meditation, and then I do my workout. So
Nice.
from 4:30 to like 5:30, I'm grinding. My first client is at 6 in the morning. In my studio is down the street. So that's my routine, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, and people think like I have to motivate myself to work out too. I'm human,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I
Okay.
want to do it. But the older we're getting, and I tell you, man, I've in the past 6 months, I've probably been to 5 funerals, and one of them was my pops. So and the result of all those funerals was, except one, was lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
high
that's
blood
real.
pressure, which leads to kidney failure, diabetes, which leads to hypertension and kidney. So now, and I think certain things have to inspire you. So I got, I was like, I'm gonna write another book. You know what I mean? It's gonna be Men in Black, why Black men don't go to the doctor. And for me, my dad and my uncle and all the Starks men on my side of the family, they have a history of high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for me, it's intentional because I want to invest in my body, you know, and I know this, you know what I'm saying? So if I didn't know this, you know, I mean, you know what you know, you don't know what you don't know. But I know, I said, cool, right. I have to be intentional about my health, you know what I'm saying, based upon, you know, what I already know.
Right. So, the risk if you don't, right? Like
the risk if you don't. So it's me being preventative, you know, also promoting you know, a healthy lifestyle. And you know, want to be around for a long time. And I'm not one of those trainers. Now, talking about in my book, I'm not one of the trainers is that, you know, this is not a part-time job for me. It's my career. You know what I'm saying?
Right, lifestyle.
Yeah. I don't struggle with, you know, what God put me here on earth to do. And that's to touch people. You know, I change somebody, people, that person life every day, every single day.
Yeah, that's dope. You know? Are you looking for a media agency that covers all the creative tasks that make a business successful? Lucid Perspective produces elegant, high-resolution graphics and logos, high-definition and 4K video, complete with treatment concepts and innovative editing. Lucid Perspective provides photography services such as fashion, advertisements, product or service, and aerial photography. We also help businesses build their brands from the ground up with complete campaigns that will make your business attractive to your target audience. We can bring your brand to the masses with our effective and strategic marketing campaigns to include sales funnels, eye-catching advertisements, breakthrough digital marketing through social media, and other digital avenues. Visit lucidperspective.com today.
I told a guy when I was younger and I was playing ball, I said, I'm going to change the world. And he told me, you don't do that. You can't do that. But what? Then I told him when I started, he told me that, but I was like, bro, I didn't understand. But I kept on trying. But when I started my computer thing, and I was like, bro, I change people's lives every day. You know, all the time when I'm teaching them when I was supposed to teach them. Like I taught a girl how to type at 9. She's gonna be using that for the rest of her life. You know what I'm talking about? Like
that's dope.
I felt when he said like,
yeah, man. You know, we have these heart rate monitors, dog, and they go here. You know, I don't do the Apple Watch bullshit because they just don't work. It's just, you know, the data's not. So it's a scrap that goes here, and it measures your effort on your heart. So you know, you download the app, you look to see if you're in the exercise benefit zone or whatever. But I said to say, people come there, they buy those for me, they leave. Guess what? They still using them. So I put some in you, you know what I'm saying? Even though you were there 6 months, I mean, you were there 6 weeks, 12 months, 24 months, and I look up on my leaderboard in the gym, I see Akila, and she's in Rhode Island, like, dang, she's still using her belt. You know what I mean? So you just don't really know what mark you leave on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts.
So yeah, I mean, so in my book, I got a book called Know Your Shape. So I'm a big Star Wars fan. So
let's go. I am too. Books. I got like 20 novels here.
So I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I'm a big Jay-Z fan. So each one of my chapters are named after, like, the first chapter is A New Hope. Then I got The Empire Strikes Back. When I talk about
that's dope.
I talk about Return of the Jedi. I talk about meditation. Then at the end, it's called a blueprint, where we put everything in the book together. But
that's dope.
I have a chapter where I talk about which I'm gonna go back to you. I mean, I'm piggybacking what you said with the guy I told you can do. It talks about shape. It says know your shape. So people think I'm talking about body shape. No, I'm not talking about body shape. Know your shape. So the acronym for shape, the S is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? You know, then you have the H, which is heart. Right? The A is your ability. The P is your physical. And the E is the experience. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So your experience will shape you. So the spiritual, you need to go read. I forget where it is, man. It's crazy I'm talking about it. But I think it's in Corinthians somewhere, where it tells you that God gives you these special gifts. You know what I'm saying? So mine is the gift of encouragement. I recognize it. I don't struggle with it. I know what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? You know, my heart in it. That's my passion. You know what I'm saying? I love what we do. When I walk out the door and go to work, it's not like I'm going to work. I'm finna go to my other apartment, and I got people coming over all day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
my ability, My ability is my ability to do it. Like I have to stay in shape in order to keep people in shape. So that's my ability to do it. You know what I'm saying? The physical is what it is. It's the physical,
Yeah.
and the E is your experiences. You know what I'm saying? So those are what shape you. So I think
Right.
that's probably one of my favorite things I talk about in the book, because people are always telling you what you shouldn't do, or what you're not gonna do, or you can't do. Like, you don't even
Right.
know my shape. But I think it's important to know to recognize what your spiritual gift is, so you can shape your journey. Put it like that.
No,
That's
that's
fire.
deep. That's dope.
That's fire.
I love that acronym too. Because I ain't gonna lie, when you first said shape, I thought you was talking about body shape.
See?
I was like, I know mine's. I
That's
need to
cool.
work on it. I know my shape. Nah, that's
That's
deep.
crazy.
That's dope. The book, is it out on Amazon and all the major bookstores?
It's on Amazon. You can go get it, just Pray Train Repeat book.
That's dope.
Also people can go to trainandburn.co/Pray Train Repeat book.
Okay.
So they
That's
can get
what's
on
up.
Amazon. They can come pick up at the gym. I can ship it to you for free. So I mean, either way.
Facts. All right. So back to my problem, right? Because I got a problem, right? I got the gym equipment.
What
I
you
got
got?
this gym equipment. It's in my house.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
there. You said buying the equipment was a passion crime, and I now so like, what is the solution? Should I just get rid of it and then carry my ass to a gym, or find a way to motivate myself to actually go in there? Like, well, I guess what would your diagnosis be for me?
Oh man, call me.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, because sometimes you're not gonna be able to get rid of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
unless you're a trainer, a new trainer trying, doesn't have any capital, trying to look for some equipment, go on Facebook Market, cool, and go get
Mm-hmm.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my
But
wife
besides,
uses it though. She's
oh
in
well,
there a
okay, well
thousand times more than
well,
me.
and I'm glad you said that, because
Get
that's
him.
well, it's a segue into my new book, Why Black Men Don't Go to the Doctor. Don't you guys, have you guys noticed why it's more big mamas than big daddies? It's
No.
more
Yeah, that's true.
women live longer than men. That's a fact.
Oh yeah. That's across. Yeah, that's across the
That's a
board.
fact. You know what I'm saying? So there are
I ain't
more
been to the doctor so
grandmamas.
long.
I mean, there are more grandmothers than granddaddies. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because we don't go to the doctor for one, and I think it's because we don't want anybody to know. You know what I'm saying? So imagine somebody knowing, like, hey, you got high blood pressure, or
XYZ,
you
right?
got XYZ. Now it goes to, like, I don't want my family to know, because I'm the strong man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Right.
So I think
It could also be fear, like, of finding
that's the
something out.
fear. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
finding something out wrong with you. Like, bro, I don't want to
You
know
don't want
about it if it's
anything.
there yet.
Exactly. So what I try to do, okay, cool. All right, we got this app, man. You ain't got to go to the gym. Like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right.
So me and you can know. So,
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
So back to get to his issue, right? His issue ain't going to the gym. His issue ain't having the equipment.
He don't
It
have a
ain't even
blueprint.
eating right.
He don't have a blueprint.
Nah, he don't want to bust his ass.
Yeah. You need a
You know what I'm
blueprint.
talking
Like,
about?
yeah,
You
like
funny.
anybody going to the gym, like Planet Fitness, anything like that, they just go in there, do something, and get out. Like, they have a blueprint. So it's sort of like going to work. Like, if you go to work and just go sit at work, you just
Right.
sit at
So
work. You know
you
what I'm
see the thing
saying?
about me, like, for the past 20 years, I used to be a crazy gym rat. I was in that bitch 3-4 times a week,
Yeah.
going ham. I know how to use all the equipment. I know how to do reps and sets and all that shit. And I'll have moments of time, like I'll go hard for like 2-3 months, stop for years, jump back in 2-3 months, 4 months, 5 months. The longest stretch was probably like a 6-month time period. I was like in regularly. Stop, won't go back for years. So it's just a periodic thing where, like, I'll go, stop, go, stop, go, stop.
Right.
Last time was probably a few years ago when I was in DC. There was a gym up there I used to go to. I was in that bitch every 3-4 times a week. So
Right.
it's just one of those things. So like it's I don't know what the diagnosis would be. Like, I'm not a gym rat.
Bust your
But
ass.
when I go and I dedicate and commit, I'm in there for a small amount of time before I stop, and then I just.
Well, I think too, what you'd asked me about, like my 21-day program, it's
Right.
it's kind of it's not a high ticket price, but you know what I'm saying? What do you do after that? So now I'm like, cool. What you do after that? I want you to go into this 12-month subscription for $9.99, and you have some structure. So, because sometimes it's exactly what you said. You can go in for 30 days. I'm done. I'm good. Now what am I do?
I'll see some definition. I'll lose some weight. I'll be like, okay, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm good. So you got to continue. You just got to continue to grind. You don't teach your kids something one time and like, oh, you good. You keep on that, putting it into them. Like, it's lessons. Like, in order to be great, you gotta practice. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Yeah.
And the equipment's there. And the wife uses it. You can say, remember that one time? I know, I do. You're right, though. But the wife uses it. You know what I'm saying? So at least it's being put to work. She was just on it today.
Not good enough, Frank. I'm not giving you no slack, dog.
Yeah, he's not letting up off you.
No, he's harsh, bro. He's savage, yo. He don't care.
But I gotta be that way, because when you come to me for some help, I'm gonna give it to you. Don't, you know what I mean? And there you go.
And it's accountability too, man. You know what I'm saying? I think facts. I mean, especially like I just told you those numbers, man. Don't wait till you go to the doctor and come back and then start trying to be preventative. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and be preventative, because we have these risk factors and they're real, man. Like, I mean, it's real. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, I had an episode back in July of last year where I was in Atlanta, kicking it, and like I told you, I don't normally drink alcohol, but I went to a tequila tasting or something like that, which was cool. And from there, just kind of outside my norm of wine. And that next day, my heart went into what you call AFib. So AFib is when your heart is beating so fast, you know what I'm saying? So luckily I'm in tune with my body. I said something's wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I put that heart rate monitor on I was telling you guys about. I was sitting down and my heart rate was racing, going like I was like 85% of his max. And I'm like, I gotta go to the doctor. Went to the doctor, you know what I'm saying? They told me I had AFib. I'm like,
is it an acronym for something? Does that stand for something? Or how you spell it?
Afibrillation.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, a lot of people get it. Holiday heart, where you probably had too much to drink and whatever, or you drink too much caffeine. But
I got you.
I mean, but I had to go on a beta blocker and blood thinners for like a week. I'm like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm on the other side of it. Like, you know what I mean? Right. And as a black man, you like, man, I don't want, I don't want to depend upon that. And at that point, my dad was on Elgo. Like, I said, no way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
scary. So yeah. I mean, so as a man, I get it. You don't want to be told those, because it's kind of like, your superpower gone. It's like you hit with kryptonite. So in actuality, you really need to kind of deal with and get a supportive system around you with that.
That's dope.
But yeah.
So speaking of being proactive, right, and not being reactive, what I mean? Nutritionally, like, what do you kind of suggest for people, or just depending on body types? What's up?
Simple, man. Simple. I've come to find out. It's crazy. I talk about this in my book too. It's the 90-10 rule. So 90%, you want to eat healthy through the week. You know what I'm saying? 10% take it to you, because no one's gonna eat 100%. Never, no one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to have a protein each meal. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between, snack or whatever. I typically say, hey, do a protein, do a carb, do a veggie for lunch and dinner, and then do a protein, do a veggie, and some healthy fat for at the end of the
avocados.
Day.
I know I'll kill some avocados.
Yeah. So I like to keep it simple, man. I don't like the complicated meal plans, because you already got somebody who don't want to work out. Now you want to follow a meal plan.
Like, facts. That's big facts.
All right. So when you say simple, like you talking about like baked chicken and some greens, broccoli, and like a potato, right?
Yeah.
And okay. Some simple. Salt and pepper. Adobo's good. No.
Little bit. What
butter. You need to define simple
olive
for me,
oil, man. Olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay.
Olive oil it's a healthy fat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So and if you do this stuff like 21 days, man, it almost becomes a habit. And it's although like, when you go to eat something bad, you're gonna be like, oh, your body's gonna be like, oh no.
Yeah, no, it definitely can tell a difference. Yeah,
it can tell a difference. But no one's gonna eat 100%. all the time. I mean, it's just not. And I hate when trainers tell people they're like, no, they're not gonna. No, you're selling them a lie.
Yeah, I'm a fad. We used to be fad diets.
I think meal prep is a lie.
It sounds good.
Because I know Thursday that shit is. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Or like meal prep is like when you meal prep for the week and then you just eat that for that time. Yeah. Don't eat nothing else. Then you eat it.
Yeah. So this is how I mean, like I always tell people do it on Sunday, and I preferably meal prep my lunch.
Okay.
I don't meal prep the whole
breakfast and dinner.
So I'll meal prep my lunch or my dinner because I'm coming. See, what you have to do is know your monster, know your schedule. You know what I'm saying? And because if you start to feel like you're trying to fit stuff in, it becomes difficult. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people when they come in the morning, like, you're not a morning person. Why you come up here in the morning messing up my morning? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
big facts.
Like, work out in the evening. I'm gonna be here.
That'll
you know what I'm saying?
Me,
don't force it, or vice versa. You know, so that's just one of the things where you have to just kind of figure out what's good,
best for you.
What's best for you? Like me, I do intermittent fasting. I try to tell my clients intermittent fasting is probably one of the best things. And then and if you think about it, people already do it. They don't know they're doing it. But when I tell them to do it, they be like, "Damn, I can't eat the 12, work the 12." Well, you don't eat anyway.
Right.
12. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So let's just make it work for us. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So and then you're fasting half of when you sleep anyway. That's most of the fast. All you gotta do is get up in the morning, find you a tea you like, no sugar, but find you a tea you like.
No coffee.
Water,
Coffee's bad.
It ain't bad, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying. You want to. I mean,
it ain't optimal.
Yeah.
I hear black coffee is better than adding creamer and sugar to it, because the sugar crash and you got the sugar's not good.
Sugar's not good. I mean, sugar across the board not good, man. Sugar leads to all kind of cancers, and I mean, and these are the things that that our community don't get taught. You know what I'm saying? They're putting like you go to the hood, man, like the real, you go to the hood, shoot, you got this mom and pop store. They got all processed hot franks, bologna,
everything,
sodas, chips, right in the hood.
And it's cheap too.
And it's cheap, but then you come over, like I'm downtown, the Publix is right around the corner. You know what I mean? So you only, I mean, yeah. So you can only like what's in your environment. I mean, like I said, you gotta survive. But we, we need to be taught like, hey, long term. I like to say this. What you put in your body in your 20s is going to affect you in your 30s. What you put in your body in your 30s is going to affect you in your 40s. What you put in your body in your 40s is going to affect you in your 50s. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, you got to switch it up.
For the better, right? If you know better, do better.
Yes, I mean, have to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, so you got to, and I'm saying you got to be intentional too about it. Like, hey Frank, when I was down there selling, I was out there selling masks, and it was like, I'm at a festival. I know it's the food ain't the best. What was I eating to eat, Frank?
We got the
carton of strawberries.
You did.
Carton of blueberries. Like, I did eat some food color at the food, but I definitely had me some blueberries, some strawberries, and water out there. So you got to be super intentional about it. Even when it's an environment that isn't conducive to living that kind of lifestyle.
Right.
Man, you got to be. You got to be. I mean, just like I was telling him, like, I don't drink alcohol as much. Like, I have alcohol here for my company to come over and drink, but I drink wine now. You know what I'm saying? So, and I kind of switched over in that like years ago. But that's I mean, it's still drinking, but it's a safer. You know what I mean? Sometimes instead of I don't drink soda. I drink soda water.
I don't drink soda. I'm a heavy water drinker. If there's one thing I'm doing right is drinking a lot. I drink so much water every day. It's not as funny. I know I'm doing that right.
Are you new in town or need a fresh cut on the fly? Let me show you a convenient way to hire a mobile hair care pro now. Simply download the Cutty app from the App Store. Create a profile and have access to professional mobile barbers and stylists in your area. The Cutty app allows you to browse for hair care professionals 24/7. View their profile and share your locations to find the nearest one. Once you've found the perfect pro with just a click of a button, have a professional meet you in a matter of minutes. This means no more worrying about running late, waiting for the next chair to open, or missing your appointment completely. Reclaim your valuable time and put your mind at ease knowing your hair care pro is on the way. S.H.A.P.E app is the only place to hire a hair care pro whenever you are ready, wherever you are. S.H.A.P.E app. Join the revolution today.
So business, how's business with the gym? So like, I mean, COVID somewhat for the most part is over.
Yeah.
Is the gym popping? You know what I'm saying? You doing good out there? Is you got
Gym's
crazy
popping,
customers?
man.
Okay.
Gym popping. I'm fully one that believes that whatever you put into your business, you're gonna get out of it. You know, and you know, I constantly telling entrepreneurs, man, look, I know it's just in our nature to do a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you take a piece of pie and cut it up in 5 slices, that's 20%. You know what I'm saying? So you're giving each one of those slices 20%. So once you master that 100% and get that 100%, now you master that. Now you can move on to something else. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's very important for whatever business you have is to create a systems. So, systems run your business. People don't. You need to be able to put somebody in there, boom, if it don't work, get them out, put somebody in there, it keeps going. And I had to learn that. And once I learned that, it allows me to step away to do stuff like this, or go see my son. But I have a system. I don't have a trainer in there doing his own thing, because you want the customer to be loyal to the brand, not the trainer.
That's dope. So is your gym a 24/7 gym?
Nah.
Okay.
I thought about it, man. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know.
So I guess the question would be, would it be cost benefit to have the facility running 24/7? Right. And will it be cost beneficial to,
Well, mine is straight, semi-private personal training, whatever. So, you would be going in there just picking up stuff and not knowing what to do with it, versus you walking to Anytime Fitness or something like that. They got a membership thing. And on top of that, though, real talk, those gyms get most of their revenue from gyms like mine. So the personal training department. So Anytime Fitness would want to take my space and drop it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so instead of getting $50 a month or whatever it is, the training portion, you're getting, anywhere from $200 to $300 a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So really, and those gyms are for people who are motivated, or like, okay,
I was over the years, I was the type, like everybody, New Year's resolution, get a new gym membership, Anytime Fitness, got the 24/7 jank. Go in there for like a month, 2 months, bounce. And I'd still be paying this shit for months after I stopped going. I was that dude.
Because you feel bad, your ass supposed to be in there.
So this is why I invested the money for here. I'm like, I'm tired of paying gyms all the time. Like, when I quit,
ain't do it. What's up, Frank?
At least
but
I'm
that's
saving
cool.
the money.
It's cool. You just need some structure to use it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's just like you got a car outside in the garage and it's not working. You need to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You need to put stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Because because it needs to be. It needs to stop becoming a want and it becomes a need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a car needs gas. It don't want gas. It needs gas to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to be. And I'm not saying you gotta be 100% healthy. Just by means, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, 2 times a week is, the power.
That probably be fine for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I made the time and I was committed, it was like 4 or 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, after work, I would go to work, after work, go straight to the gym for like 2 hours. And this is like 3-4 times a week. Now I probably would do that because it's to get myself back, into the thing. So
2 times a week, the power 8, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the app for sure. I'm gonna see what you got going up there. See if it motivates me. You know what I'm saying? I take a before and after pic after 2 months. See what the change is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, go on
So
my
this is
Instagram joint, man. Instagram, we got a lot of before and afters, and especially you contact me, you just click the link in the bio, then it'll schedule a
right.
call with us via
Okay.
calendar, and we can chop it up.
Dope. Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
I got another question though. I got another question. So you were talking about fueling, right? So when you're working out, how fast does somebody eat after they work out? Or should they eat before they work out? You know what I'm saying?
It depends. It depends. Like,
Right.
I like to work out on an empty stomach. You know what I'm saying? When I first get up in the morning, and your body's, burning fat, you know what I'm saying? Early in the morning, but sometimes some people can't, So I say, hey, you can spike your glycemic index by eating an orange or something if it gets you up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it's just now I do recommend after the workout do a protein shake. And I do recommend that. Because
how long after?
Like right after because your muscles are still spongy. You know what I'm saying? So they absorbing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, a protein shake after is really dope.
Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna do that.
Now one more. I got more questions, Frank.
Oh, no, you good? We here too. Whenever.
All right, growth. This is the last one, I think. How you plan on growing this thing? Right, you got the app, right? You got the one gym. What's next for you? What's the growth look like? How we gonna punch 2023 in the face?
Franchise, right?
I thought about franchising. My next growth move is to get out this building that I'm in and to purchase one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah. So
okay,
that's where I am. And also just kind of take what we have in that box and maximize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sell apparel, we selling books, we selling supplements, we selling training, we selling online training. You know what I'm saying? We're doing specialty classes. So, I had a friend of mine, he owned multiple gyms, and we were talking one day, he was like, Curtis, don't do it. He's like, man, there's just multiple bills. You know what I'm saying? So, just to take this thing to the next level, man, my ultimate goal is to become a speaker, you know what I mean? And yeah, so that's where I am. And, every day, man, I pray for, guidance, strength, and clarity. So, and whatever my purpose is, what his purpose is in life for me, take me to it. So I'm just walking in it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think what I'm doing right now is pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you set the foundation. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So me, like, writing books and, and coming up with these ideas and like, damn, I want to write a book now because I've been in these funerals, like this needs to happen. Boom. You know what I mean? I am, like I said, I'm 48. I always told myself I wouldn't be training at 50. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's kind of like, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I can sure teach other people how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So there's another masterclass right there. I've been successful. Let me teach you and give you these tools on how to run your own business. Like, I don't want you to have my name in my business. I can give you the play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my goal. That's how I plan.
Passing on the knowledge is one of those things. Like you live your life, you learn, you have your experiences, then you got to pass it on down to the next generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to pass down to the next generation, man.
I definitely see myself. Being a trainer, Frank, because I mean,
you would have a reputation of. You would probably have a bad reputation, but I'm sure you would be getting results out of people.
My results, dog. That's what I'm talking about. So we came here for. I don't need you to like me. I need you to get right. You feel me?
Right. We talked to. Actually, this episode's gonna come out this Saturday. This week.
Okay.
We talked to someone in Dubai, and we talking about health and nutrition. This dude, they were going back and forth. It was crazy. This Saturday, but I never seen him like this.
She was fluff. You can't fluff with people.
She had scientific perspectives, and she had. It was pretty dope.
I watched it again. She was telling the people it's okay. She was telling people it was okay, and
she was talking about exceptions, medical exceptions. That's what she was saying.
Dr.
People would...
now said.
No, but you're right though. You're right. If I had a trainer, you'd be my trainer, bro. I'm sure you get me right.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely check out the book. I'm gonna check out the app.
Knowledge from Mr. Starks.
Damn right. Tell the people where the gym is at. You want to throw the address out there?
Downtown Birmingham, man, 312 on Richard Ayrton Jr. Boulevard, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203. I'm located downtown Birmingham. I'm located online. Just go to IG. You'll find me.
Right.
Train with C Starks. With C Starks. Instagram and also on what is it? TikTok. Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Crispin is doing his TikTok, right? She hooked him up with the TikTok. Got him some clients and shit. That's what's up. Shout out Crispin Watson. She's dope. Dope.
Shout out Crispin Watson. Yeah. She tells me I'm her worst client ever. So.
Oh, word. Oh, for like the TikTok?
Yeah, I just give her a hard time, man.
Nah, I feel you. But if we in Alabama, bro, we gonna check you out, man. I haven't. I've never been there. Sure. I've never been there. We do want to start traveling, so when we travel, you know what I'm saying. We holler at you, holler at Crispin, holler at all our guests that are all across the country, and Dubai.
You're trying to go to Australia, though, yeah. Oh, Dubai, my bad.
All that. But that's what's up, man. C Starks, man. Thank you for blessing us with this knowledge. We definitely gonna check
appreciate you, buddy.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Facts. Yeah, man. This is dope, man. Appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. I appreciate y'all, brother. I'm gonna go have me a couple glasses of wine, chill out, watch Bad Batch. I'll finish up Bad Batch, man.
Bro, I love that. I love it. It just wrapped up, didn't it? The last one was yesterday.
I'm behind, so I'm behind.
Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm in episode 4, something like that. Like
you got catching up.
Crosshair was doing this. So okay, so I gotta catch up.
You want to chat about Star Wars, bro? I'm full of Star Wars knowledge. Let me show you.
I'm definitely out of here.
Let me show you.
Think about chicken, bro.
Look at my novels.
Oh,
serious,
shoot,
bro. I'm in the books, the novels, all that shit. Like, it's not a fucking joke over here.
Yeah, man, my closet is full of this stuff. So yeah, man, it ain't no game, brother.
He left for real.
Man, I have something that I've had and would not sell.
Don't
ever.
do it.
I'm gonna show you to you. You're gonna trip out.
Don't do it.
I'm telling you. You're gonna be like, no. I'm like, yes.
Don't sell it.
Oh,
I
no,
got
no.
some little action figures too. My brother got like a whole bunch.
Hold on, dog. Check this out. Shit, hold on. That's
Obi-Wan, the original joint.
It's the original joint, dog.
Damn. No, that's ill. That's super ill.
Yeah. So that's all my Iron Man.
Y'all still talking about Star Wars, man.
Yo, look, he got you. That's just dope. I would move my camera, but it's set up. It's kind of like I got man.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Star Wars and shit. No, that's dope. That's what's up. That's what's up,
man. So I'm gonna sit here and do that, and that's it, bro.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump on the treadmill right now and go watch a Star Wars flick, and then just fucking get like 30 minutes. 30 minutes of cardio. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. All right, man. We'll holler at you.
All right, brother. Hey, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for having me on. And send me the shorts, and then you know, when the episode come out, send me the link so I can do my thing on it.
No, word up. We'll do that.
We got you, bro.
All right, brother.
Man, have a good one. Peace out.
Peace.
All right.